Welcome, hello. Just double click the button, end broadcast. No. Welcome, friends, family, Team Superdad, members all around the world. It's Johnny here. It's late again, 10:29. Good to have you here as you come on and say hello. People don't want to come on a live stream at 10:30, do they? But I've committed to doing this every single day, and it's just stuff happens. And what I should do is get ahead of myself so that getting ready for it is done. I'm getting ready for tomorrow's. But nonetheless, this has been an awesome exercise and an essential part of the journey for myself, creating Team Superdad, launching the Hero Academy. The habit challenge is a habit in itself. Consider what you're up to on a daily basis and how that's pulling you closer towards your goals and ambitions, intentions, objectives. They're all, I guess, synonyms of goals, but you've got to be excited about where you're headed and who you want to be involved. And I want all of you to be involved. And yes, we're excited about it happening. Today's habit challenge, when the shit hits the fan. This pulls a little bit on our day 3, positive versus negative attitude, but it is slightly different as well. A positive attitude, waking up with a positive attitude is generally believing that, as they say, like the cup is half full, like to expect that something miraculous is going to happen during your day, to be someone who keeps their head up high and just goes out looking for their day to go well. That for me is really having a positive attitude. In exactly the reverse of it, someone who's negative and consistently thinks that they're going to get ill or that people are going to let them down, then guess what happens? They get ill, they get let down. It's a self-fulfilling prophecy, basically. And if you're going to go into the world of the law of attraction and psycho-cybernetics, the vibrations in the universe, then you really are pulling these things towards you, good or bad, conscious or unconscious. So consider, when shit hits the fan, how you react. When things go wrong, how you react is a choice. And when something's a choice, you can turn it into a habit or it can become a negative habit. And I had a mantra thing, and I actually made it around my brother's wedding, also his wife's wedding as well. It was because I was a bit apprehensive. There was stuff going on. I was involved in a landmark education course. Certain people were worried about me going mental or going off with a random bunch of nutters, neither of which was the case. But, my brother and I are very close, and I created this kind of, just like I've got behind me on the thing here, believe in yourself. I created this thing called Around Me, Everything Works. Around Me, Everything Works. And it was something that I just latched onto. It's something I embedded inside myself. So with the belief that anything that went wrong, I had it covered. It wasn't going to be a problem. It wasn't going to be something that derailed us. It wasn't going to be something that I couldn't handle. And that is more than a positive attitude. That's more than a habit of positivity. That is a habit of self-belief. It's knowing that you're going to be all right, that you're going to achieve, and that you're going to solve a problem, whatever happens. So today, this is an absolute cracker. I've had one of those days. In fact, possibly one of those weeks, but amazing when good stuff happens. When bad stuff happens, good stuff commonly follows soon after. If you're watching, then come in and say hello. We can see hello. I post that there. We can see how your questions and comments can appear up on the StreamYard board. So whether you are watching on the replay, just type replay into the comments. Let me know who's on the replay. If you're watching live, then let me know where you're at, what you're doing up at this time. If you're in America, it's lunchtime. Tell me what you're having for lunch. If you're in the UK, then what are you up to? How's your evening been? Have you had a good day or a bad day? Has shit happened or have things gone well? So what went wrong for me today? There's been white smoke, a little bit of white smoke coming out my car for a few weeks, right? So I thought it's been locked down. The car's not been used that much. I know what it will be. It will be like there'll just be it'll be like the diesel particulate filter, right? It needs to clean, like, it needs to like clean itself out. So I bought some stuff, like the stuff that you just chuck in the petrol tank or the diesel tank when you're putting the diesel in, and it's supposed to like just clean it all up. Anyway, so start to get more and more white smoke coming out the car. And I didn't think it was that bad, but I knew it must have got bad when no cars would park next to me or behind me. And so I was kind of aware that depending on which way the wind was blowing, I was now engulfed in this plume of white smoke. A bit like, if any of you remember, I don't know, Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, or Rod Hull's flipping children's party thing with Rod Hull and Emu, where Grotbags, when she would park her car, it would just like be green smoke would just fill the room. That's been me the last few days. So I took the car to the garage, and then I got the phone call. It says, yeah, it's either the turbo or it's the oil injection thing, both of which are probably more than the car's worth. Basically, both about £1,000 to fix, and the car's worth about £2,000. So in insurance terms, it's a write-off. And you know, all there is to do is really just say, right, so where's the money going to come from? And get on the flipping internet and find a car. And somewhere in amongst that, just be committed to enjoying the process. Like, it's not every day you go out and buy something like that. Not that I wanted to buy something like that. I don't even know what I'm going to do. How do you scrap a car? Anyone know how you scrap a car? If you're watching, let me know you're watching. Come and say hello. Who's online? If you put it in the comments below, it will appear in the stream, and I'll be able, well, I won't just put you up, but I will see who's watching. So let me know who's out there. We're talking about how you are when the shit hits the fan. So, you know, I said in the thing, like, some people will dance in the rain. Some people will run for cover and moan that it's raining. I want to encourage you to be someone that dances in the rain. It occurred to me, Marianne Williamson's Our Greatest Fear. Like, if you don't know that poem, or Nelson Mandela used it in his inauguration speech. It is powerful. We actually had it read at our wedding by an awesome woman called Gail. And inside of that poem, it says, I've got it on the other screen, that's why I'm looking that way. Your playing small does not serve the world. There's nothing enlightened about shrinking so that other people won't feel insecure around you. We were born to make manifest the glory of God that is within us. It's not just in some, it's in everyone. And that last bit is really key. Like, that's why this is a habit. How you deal with stuff when it happens is a habit. Like, if you can bring strength and power to that situation, then you will feel less oppressed by it. You will attract others towards you. If it's a project at work, or if you're creating something in your business, you know, we're coming out of COVID still. I'm flipping timestamping this video, but that's the reality of it. Lots of people are thinking, how the hell am I going to deal with this? Well, you're going to deal with it as bold as you possibly can, because that's the way problems are solved. That's the way that you can ignite ideas and energy and commitment in all the people around you. You know, we don't all have to be leaders, but I want you to be. I want you to rise up that energy in others through your actions and words. Today, for me, it was about fixing this car problem. I also had a long conversation this evening with my ex-wife, and like, it's always been my commitment that we could work it out. It's always been my commitment that we could get along, and it ain't easy. And I'm not saying that either of us are right or wrong, but it's about a commitment to make something work when it's not working. So that is my message for you today, is the day 23 of the 28-day habit challenge. And I want you to create a habit inside you of dealing with problems powerfully. Consider that it is a habit. Consider how you deal with problems. Have a look for those consistent ways of being and see if they are as positive and as powerful as you could have them. And if not, go out and get it. Work with Team Superdad. Get other people around you. Think to yourself, who's the most empowered person I know? How would they approach this problem? Get them on board. Peer-to-peer coaching is absolutely great. Being part of a community is absolutely powerful as well. If you're a dad that wants to create more in your life, then come on over to the teamsuperdad.com or the Team Superdad group on Facebook. I would love to have you there. Thank you for joining me tonight. Team Superdad out.